So hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carol. This is Journal Eclectique, and today I'm doing week 2 of the Junk Journal July UK edition for 2026. This is the prompt list. You can get this list along with these fussy cutting and the explanation page, plus a page where you can actually put down what you plan on doing with each prompt. I have separated the prompt list for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So I'm going to have 5 2-page book, and I'm using what I have. So right now I have this, and I found this paper, and that's what I'm using as a base for my junk journal July UK book, I suppose. So I have lined up the flower show of great creative value packaging page, soft pencil, slow line, simple stitch, dotty do, and book scraps. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to find something interesting for all of them, but let's start with, at the very least, the flower show. So this is the page of the first page of the signature. So I'm going to do this, add a piece of paper and put the a bit stuck, something stuck in my bottle. Oops, there you go, it unplugged itself. Let's press the love. Okay, so this works. Now I have the title of one of the page you can find on the coffee shop of Sandra, where you can also find the digital kit for Halloween that I'm using. Now I believe I've showed you that in the first video. Now for the first prompt, it's a flower show, so I'm going to cut this in a better way. Okay, so this time I am using the front page as a page where I can put a prompt on. And I also have this here. It's a bit of a collage thing with the paper that Lindsey gave us, but it works perfectly for this prompt. And I don't see why I shouldn't use it. Now this was here, but it was too big as it was continuous. But if I use it this way, okay. I also have this very pretty rose as a stamp, and do I have a red maybe? I think I do. I don't use red very often. Let's see if it's still juicy. Maybe, who knows. So these are pigment ink pad from Craft Smart, and they were on sale, and I don't know if they are usually really good. Let's see. Yes, it works. So I'm going to put the flower part here, and I will put the stem here and go like this. Kind of shows right here. I'm just gonna make one. I'm not really thrilled with it, but at least it's one done. My second paper will be of great creative value. Now I have this, but I'm also going to use some leftover paper here. So, of great creative value. Well, this would stand for it just as it is, but yeah. Packaging tags. I'm gonna come back to this one for now. Not sure. And you don't have to make them one after the other. So right now I'm going to simply add to them like this. Okay, so packaging tag. I already have the packaging paper here. As far as I have tags too. I know I want to close this. Not gonna stay closed apparently. I'll come back. Okay, as far as packaging tag will go, this is a deli paper. So when I buy from the fish kebab store, I guess, they wrap the pita in this, and before we even start I do yell, I keep this paper so I can use it in my journals. Because if you want to buy this kind of paper, then you end up with 1,000 sheets. Well, when you have a shop that has them, it's a lot more fun that way. Okay, this. Now to get rid of all the white, just a little bit of this, and it gets a bit more aged. Okay, like this. Going to use a little piece of this to go around. I made one, but obviously in the Halloween kit you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, I believe, so you can add any more if you want. You can also use some of the paper tag, not journal cards, not paper tag, journal cards, and add it here. Oops, do not unglue. There you go. See the mistake I made? So I should have put back my paper so it would have gone here. That's okay. It's no biggie. So of creative value is 9. That looks like a G, but and packaging tag was 10. Okay, so we'll continue with sorry, 11, which is soft pencil. Now here I will make a collage. Soft pencil. Soft pencil. Wondering what that is. A soft pencil. Maybe it's about like the pastels. Wait. So I do have soft pastels here. Things that I usually don't really use. It's very messy. So let's go with a kind of orange here. And you kind of use Q-tips too to get them to blend better, if that's what you want, of course. Some slow lines, perhaps. Slow lines would be, I'm gonna use this one here. Slow lines. Now I'm barely pressing. Soft pastel is very soft, and you see the mess that it makes on your hand, so gotta be careful. Let's go. I also know that I used one of these to actually Let's go with this here. Well, it did got me to get out my soft pastels. Going to okay. Now the thing with soft pastel also is that you know, if you touch them, they will spread around. So I'm going to put this paper on top. So it's gonna go here. See? And I'm going to put that away because you don't want these things to fall. Is it going this way? So this is a Mungno. It wasn't that pricey. It's just that you know, I'm handling this as if it was crystal, but it is very fragile. So if you drop these, they might end up being in just, you know, powder. So you might want to be careful with that. Now for the soft pencil simple stitch. We have simple stitch. There's definitely something blocking my glue, but that's fine. It's just giving me a little less to worry about. So simple stitch. I did find. Now I wasn't lying when I said I was going to use what I have on hand. So this is a ruffle, and I've put the ribbon under so you won't see too much of the nasty thing, because it was supposed to be a wraparound ribbon, but turns out it's not that. It didn't work with my project, so this will go like this. Okay, so this is one example of simple stitch. Another example of simple stitch would be where it is. It's gonna look weird if it's yellow. I'll go with yellow. So I have this yellow ribbon, and I'm going to take a length and use is it in this one? So to play with this, you need a needle with a very big eye. Okay, so this would be it. Now I could use this, or I can actually use this, it's already in it. And the way that it usually works is that, let's say you have this here, you make your holes. Okay, so let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so before we lose where everything goes, no, it comes like this. Then it comes like this. Yeah, so that's kind of the problem with this kind of thing. It does this. Okay, now I think you see where I'm going with my pattern here. Then you go back on the top and you come back here and you have big X's. Okay. And I will have enough for all my X's. That's fun. Okay. Okay, so you have X's on a simple stitch, and behind it does this. We can still see a soft pencil, not much, but and my hands are even dirtier. No, this is not very. There you go. Yeah, hands are definitely dirty. So simple stitch is done. Dotty do, dotty do, dotty do. That's a weird fun one. What will Dotty Do be? I have no idea for now. So, when I don't know, I go to the next one, which is a book scraps. And as far as book scraps, I think I'm good with this here. So book scraps, technically, I could just glue this. Come here, book scraps. And there you go, a good example of good book scraps. But I'm gonna do a little bit more, don't worry. So first I want my stencil. This way it will be everywhere on all my signature. Okay. Okay. So we could say that I've made my second week. Now I don't know, some of these aren't so dotty do. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with that. Dotty, it's maybe it's about, you know, making dots, who knows. I'll find out a bit more when I get the tutorial from Lindsey, I suppose. Let's do this here all I can. Okay, so it's probably that dotty do, making round dots, but I'll see. So for now it will be all for my second week. This one I'll have to come back to, but that's fine. So I have my flower show on the front page. Of great value, I'm gonna have to come back to this one too. This one, soft pencil and slow line, so I use pastel on this. This one, simple stitch. 32, I'll come back on it. Book scraps and packaging tag, we're fine with those. And I'll probably do also something else for this backing. For now, week 2 is done, and I'm going to move to week 3. This way, when I finalize, I'll be able to come back to the ones I didn't have inspiration for. So we have of great value and dotty do. So this is all for week 2 for me. Don't forget to go to the links in the description below for Junk Journal July 2026 UK, and have fun with the prompts. There's no rush. You can use what you want, be as creative or as lazy as you want. There's no stress for this event. You use what you have. Follow Lindsey on her channel to see the amazing work she's doing. Now she's very creative, and I really envy her that that easiness in which she just put things together, especially with prompts. I'm not that comfortable with prompts, and this is kind of why I challenge myself to them. And what I like about this event, it doesn't need to be pretty. I just need to be inspired by things, which is fine. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video for week 3. Bye.
In a world where dreams collide, I found a place where I can